What is up, guys? Ian here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we're taking your mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. You ever worry about finances? You ever feel like you're not going to make ends meet? Well, if you're in that situation, I am too, and I know how you feel. And the fact of it is that we think that who we are is not enough to get the amount of money that we actually deserve and what we need to pay ends meet. And the reason why is because we have a low self-image. I'm not trying to call you out, but I'm trying to shine some light on an area that doesn't really get spoken quite often. The fact of the matter is, when you know that you deserve more money, you deserve more wealth in your life, there's a hard differentiation of how much time you're spending. Because I don't spend 40 hours at work, yet I've convinced myself that I deserve more than 40 hours worth of pay. And I think that has to go with my entrepreneur mindset. Just like I will get paid for the work that I've done previously, especially like a year or two ago. And that doesn't really work in the employee area. It doesn't really work when you have a job. And it's so frustrating when you have a job and you're not getting the necessary needs. Like, let's say you have a quota, you have an ends meet, and you can literally just do the math. You're not going to make enough money because you're not getting enough hours, or you're not getting enough opportunities. Well, the reason why you feel like that is because there's a differentiation of you and your money. You're on a different level, obviously. And the goal is to be on the same level financial as you are spiritual. Because wealth is a representation of who you are. And the goal is to be paid for, your energy, your effect that you have shared with others. Your, having that not necessarily trading your time, but getting paid for the value that you give. And it's so important, I've come to realize, that you shouldn't expect to get paid for the value that you give, if that makes any sense. But deep down in your heart, you need to know that you're worth more. You're worth more than that. And the thing is, and I can see this in multiple people in my life, it's when you are on a spiritual path, when you are a little more in tune with who you are and where you're going, there's nothing can really take you down. Obviously, things are going to get really rocky, really rough, and it's going to test you. It's going to test your bank account. But being that you are, a little more wise and you have a little more grit to you, the financial matters really don't necessarily play the most important key role into becoming who you need to become. A financial burden might be a representation of something else going in your life. Something else that needs probably more work than actually going to work and trading your time and sacrificing your life for someone else. Maybe there's some inner blockages that you need to work on. Maybe there's some inner turmoil and conflict. Maybe there's knots. I have knots all over my body, and I'm massaging them and trying to get rid of them to release who I really am, release who I really think that I'm here to become. and to really start to give value the way that I really want to, and know that I'll get paid for the value that I give. There's so many attributes that you can go around this, but realize that, you know, whatever ends meet is not who you are. It's not, but it is a representation of, you know, what's going on inside you. If you're scared, if you're worried, if you're sad, your bank account and the amount of money that you make is a great representation of that. Hopefully you found this video useful, guys. It's just something that's going on in my life, and I just wanted to share with you, just kind of make more sense in my brain. But I know that if you're on a journey, if you're working hard, if you're staying true to your values and principles and your core with the steps that you've set out to do, there is nothing to worry, guys. Keep on trucking, keep on going, and honestly, all you have to do is keep forward. Have a beautiful day, guys. Namaste.